In this video, we will cover 7 basic quality tools. Hi, my name is Anshuman Tiwari and this is World Quality Month, and throughout the month I am bringing to you lessons and insights like this from the world of quality. So let's dive into the world of quality tools. What is a tool? A hammer is a tool, a screwdriver is a tool, and many other such tools are there. What do? They help us do something easily, safely, in lesser time, with less resources, and so on. And of course, the job is done with a higher quality. Can you do the job that a screwdriver or a hammer was to do on your own? Yes, you can. You can do it without these tools, but it will take more time, it will be very difficult, it may be dangerous. The same happens for quality tools. All the things that the quality tools will do can be done without them. But they will take longer, they'll be inefficient, they'll take more resources, might be very, very difficult, and so on. There are some texts which mention that there are over 100 quality tools. Some even mention many more. But I find that many of these tools are actually repetitions or variations of the same common smaller set of tools. And there is yet another smaller set of tools, which is the very, very basic set of tools. So right from the time of Dr. Juran, when he was teaching quality, and later on the American Society for Quality enshrined these tools as the 7 basic quality tools. So let's see these 7 tools. The first one is cause and effect diagram. This is a tool where you map out all causes against a particular effect. So if your effect is getting late to work, what are the various causes? Some texts take this to men, methods, materials, and those kind of branches, but very simply put, it is a pictorial depiction of effect and its potential causes. Next up, check sheet. Those who are familiar with the sport of cricket will remember that in earlier days, scoring when done manually was done in bands of 5. So the scorer will put 4 marks and then a cross mark, and the whole thing will be counted as a 5. This was nothing but a check sheet. Now imagine a shop floor or any other situation where you have to count multiple defect items. You could use the same thing. This is extremely useful in quality management for primarily counting defect. But of course, in times when many of these data points are available electronically, the use of check sheet has reduced. Next up, control chart, originally called quality control charts. These charts are depicting the state of the process, if it is in statistical control or not. So there are limits, upper control limits, lower control limits, in which you will plot your data. It's a wonderful tool to monitor the progress of your process. The tool itself does not control the process or does not control quality. The usage and the inference that you draw and then the action that you take can help you control the variation in the process. Histograms are the most commonly used tool for showing frequency distributions. So if you are counting a lot of data and you need to represent, the most common one is histogram, where you will plot frequency over a period of time. Next up is Pareto chart. So Pareto chart, named after Vilfredo Pareto, who originally did the research on the concentration of wealth. Juran adapted the work of Vilfredo Pareto from economics to the world of quality and said that a very few number of causes actually lead to the maximum number of effects, or very few effects come from a large number of causes. More useful one is the high impact effects come from very few causes. So if you manage those causes, you can actually solve a large part of the problem. So if you are getting defects in a process or a system, which are those causes that are giving you the maximum percentage of defects? Removing those causes or managing those causes could help you remove a large part of the problem. Scatter diagram, slightly complicated. In this, across x and y axis, data is plotted in pairs and we look for some kind of a relationship. Not much used these days, but extremely useful if you have a large set of data and you are looking for X versus Y. Stratification. Stratification is nothing but categorization of data. If you have large set of data, you will need some kind of stratification or categorization of data. Many quality tool lists actually include flowchart in place of stratification, And I agree with that flowchart is actually an extremely useful tool to understand how the process moves. And once you understand how the process moves, it's a lot easier to solve the problem. So those were the 7 very famous quality tools. Which tool would you add to this list? As always, tools matter only when you know what to do. If you have only a hammer in hand, everything is a nail. And once again, this is World Quality Month, and I am bringing to you many such lessons and insights from the world of quality. If you don't already follow me on LinkedIn for more such content, and stay tuned. Together, when you watch, comment, like, and share, we raise the voice of quality.